Hi friends, welcome to Srisai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: hybrid inheritance in Java classes, and this concept is related to types of inheritance. So first of all, let us start with types of inheritance. So depending on number of base classes and number of subclasses in Java program, we have 5 types of inheritance. First one, single inheritance. Second one, multi-level inheritance. Third one, hierarchical inheritance. Fourth one, hybrid inheritance. Fifth one, multiple inheritance. So multiple inheritance is not possible through multiple base classes. So for this we are going to use the concept of interface as a base class. Right, so let us start with hybrid inheritance. So what is hybrid inheritance? Okay, so the name itself says hybrid, combination. So it is combination of two or more different types of inheritances. It is a combination of two or more different types of inheritance. Okay, that is single inheritance or multi-level inheritance or hierarchical inheritance. So it is a combination of two or more different types of inheritances like single inheritance, multi-level inheritance or hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so let us take one small example for this. So let us say that we have class A. Okay, now for this class A, let us say we have class B. Okay, so class A and class B, these two are in single inheritance. Okay, now we'll make a small extension for this, like class B has two subclasses. Okay, first one class C and second one class B. Okay, so class A, class B are in single inheritance, and class B, class C, class D are in hierarchical inheritance. Single base class giving derivation to multiple subclasses. Okay, right. So here class A and class B are in single inheritance, and class B, class C and class D are in hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so combination of this single inheritance and hierarchical inheritance. So single inheritance plus hierarchical inheritance, we get hybrid inheritance. So this is how hybrid inheritance is a combination of two or more different types of inheritance. So in this case, class A, class B are in single inheritance, and class B, C, D are in hierarchical inheritance. Okay, right? So this is A to B, single inheritance. Okay, and this one B to C, and B to D. These are in hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so let us try to take a small example for this. Okay, now here let us take class A. Okay, so let us say that in class A we have something like X, Y, M1 methods. Next, class B. So class B extends A. So let us say in class B extends A, we have P, Q, M2 methods. Okay, so X, Y, M1 are inherited from base class A. So these two are in single inheritance. Let us take two more classes here. Class C extends B. Okay, so in class C extends B, let us say that we have, okay, M, N, M3 method, and P, Q, M2, X, Y, M1 are inherited from base class A and base class B to subclass C. Okay, A to B, B to C. So similarly, class D extends B. Okay, and B is inherited from A. So let us say that here we have R, S, M4 methods. Okay, so here also we'll have P, Q, M2 inherited from class B and X, Y, M1 inherited from class A. So in this case, class C and class D are two subclasses. Okay, so here class D, okay, C and class D are two subclasses. So these subclasses are more powerful than base classes. Okay, so just create objects for them. Okay, so example goes like this: class C obj1 is equals to new class C, and using obj1, okay, we can access X, okay, we can access Y, we can access M1 method, we can also access P, we can also access Q, we can also access M2 method. Okay, so using the object of class C, okay, we can access XY M1, PQ M2, and also we can also access MN M3, its own class members. Okay, we can also access MN M3, its own class members. Okay, so this is how obj1 object of class C can access XY M1, PQ M2, MN M3. Right, so similarly we can also create an object of class D. Okay, so using the object of class D, obj2, okay, we can access X, Y, M1 inherited from class A, P, Q, M2 inherited from class B, and finally R, S, M4. So these are its own class methods and members, R, S, M4. Right, so let us try to implement this in the form of a small program. So we'll take program hybrid inheritance example 1, program to demo hybrid inheritance. So this is our program to demo hybrid inheritance. So top level base class A, XY M1 method, and we are displaying here base class A, X value, Y value. Similarly, class B extends A, and then here we are taking PQ M2, XY M1 are inherited from class A, and then here we are displaying base class B, PQ. So even this is also a base class with respect to class C and class D. Okay, and then we are taking two subclasses for class B. Class B extends class C extends B, and class D extends B. So in class C we are taking MN M3 methods, and X5 M1 PQ are inherited from base classes, and we are displaying here subclass C M value N value. Similarly in class D we are taking RS M4, okay, and X5 M1 PQ are inherited from base classes, and we are displaying subclass D R value S value. So A to B single inheritance, B to C, B to D hierarchical inheritance. So combination of single inheritance and hierarchical inheritance will get hybrid inheritance. So here we have two subclasses, class C and class D. In class C we have XY M1, PQ M2, MN M3. So it is a powerful class with respect to base classes. And in class D we have XY M1, PQ M2, RS M4. So this is also one of the powerful class because it has more data members and more methods when compared to class B, which is a base class, and class A, which is a top level base class. Okay, so just come to the main class. Hybrid inheritance example 1. It contains the main method. So let us save this program in our working directory. So save it as hybrid inheritance example1.java save. So let us create two objects here. So we'll take the same example, class C object obj1 and class D object obj2. Let us use this in our main program with main method. Right. So first we are creating an object of class C, okay, obj1. So we'll display one message here, system.out.println using subclass C obj1. Right. So using that we are accessing x value 10, we are accessing y value 20, m1 method, and obj1.p 100, obj1.q 200, and m2 method. And similarly its own members, obj1.m 1000, next obj1.n 2000, and we are accessing m3 method. Right, so we'll execute till here and check whether we are able to access m1, m2, m3 method and display its corresponding data members xy, pq, mn values. Open the command prompt, go to your working directory and compile the program hybrid inheritance example1.java. Right, so we have obj1.y 20. Let's put semicolon here, delimiter. Save it, recompile and run. So using subclass C object1, we can access base class A members xy, we can access base class B members 100 and 200, and we can also access its own members class C M N. Right, so similarly we'll try to implement the same thing with class D object. Right, so D obj2 new D, obj2.x will change the values here 11, obj2.y 22, obj2.m1 method, okay, and obj2.p 111, obj2.q 222, and m2 its method displaying the values of p and q, and its own members r, s, m4. So obj2.r 1000, 1111, and then obj2.s 2000, 222, and call m4 method. Right, save this, come to the command prompt compile the program. Okay, recompile and rerun. So using the object of class D, we can access class A XY 1122, class B PQ 111222, class D its own members. It is a subclass in this hybrid inheritance, class D 11111 to 222. Okay, right. So here we can display one message also, something like using subclass D obj2. Right. Save the program, recompile and run. So using obj1, okay, we can access xy pq mn, and using obj2 we can access xy pq rs. So this is how we are supposed to work with hybrid inheritance, which is a combination of two or more different inheritances, like single inheritance, multi-level inheritance, or hierarchical inheritance. Thank you for watching this video. Do like and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.